Welcome back everyone to Let's Play World Waves 2 as Japan, episode number 26. And here we are in the middle of our war, which has gone very well, twice, since it was reset once. And so far the battles have gone well. We've had some nice action from our light aircraft carrier, the Oichi. The Oichi is just time and time again has proven herself extremely valuable member of the fleet. We have a little bit of a tricky situation coming up here with Germany almost reaching war state with us. And that's mostly, I think entirely actually due to the submarine warfare policy. However, our chances, I don't understand our chances. I understand and I don't like our chances of success if we are not really pushing on the submarine front. So I'm going to try one more month of this. Hopefully we just can make it happen. Improved longitudinal framing, okay. New prototypes ready. 2 prototypes for us. Both of them are a slight bit faster. Both of them have much worse range. Worse firepower, better maneuverability on this one, but not that one. And better toughness on this one, not that one. Alright? I have to say that these torpedo bombers are not quite up to snuff. The bomb load is increasing, that's a reoccurring trend. But I'm really happy with the range on this one, and honestly, it's like, what do we really gain from the small increase that we would do? Now, it doesn't make sense for us not to choose one, but I might just obsolete it. So I think that the 92, this is just such a small range. The toughness is probably the more important thing, though. So I think I'm going to go with this top one. Slightly better speed, worse range, slightly better toughness. Okay. And now they want to give us a fighter. And it is just about even in terms of speed, slightly longer range, a little bit less maneuverability. Now the current reliability of our fighter is poor, but it's also named 0, so it's really hard for me to turn down the 0. Okay, so our submarine took 1. Okay, very good, great turn. Okay, good. So now let's go down to prize rules. We're just trying to bring them to their knees, but yeah, and look at this now. 113 to 56. Well, that's over 2 to 1, but it's not... Once the invasion starts, I don't think you need to maintain the odds. We might, in fact, want to shift some more forces back down to Southeast Asia. Actually, we're at parity with the French and Russians, just for total points. If you combine their points, they're at 40. And I'm at 43. So we actually did manage to neutralize that threat. And we have the only military presence in the South Pacific. Now, I don't feel like bleeding tons of money into another invasion. The main thing for me is to invade... Well, I mean, I would like to invade the Sakhalin as well. So I guess we will set that as a target. And we'll see what happens. And if we can get one more battle going where we are able to neutralize any of the further Russian... Just one more defeat to the Russians here, a battle cruiser, even if we could score like a battle cruiser and a few destroyers, that would probably put us at that 3 to 1 ratio. Maybe not, but we hope we just scare them away and then have the freedom of invading wherever we want. Okay, convoy attack. So obviously we will, hopefully, we're going for it, right? Oh, just outside the range of our... Oh, this is bad. This is bad in a lot of ways. Not only are we outside the range of the protection, but we only have destroyers. It's interesting. Okay, we've spotted them already. I think this is not necessary to be moving in screen formation for another set of destroyers. Let's get everyone up to 20. Okay, their max is 32. Okay, good. So we have some decent ships here, at least. Let's form 2 lines. What do we have? And more importantly for destroyers, what time of day it is? The morning. Great. Probably would have been able to determine that just by looking down here, but I wanted to look for myself. Yeah, it looks like we're up against a whole bunch of destroyers. I don't feel like... Okay, more. Oh my gosh, what are we up against? This is like a swarm of them. A swarm of destroyers versus a swarm of destroyers. Kind of an interesting battle concept. And they're going to have to eventually stand and fight because we're coming after their transports. And we, for our part, just want to get in there, torpedo, and get out. I don't really care. Well, actually, this was... The thing is, both fleets are pretty close to port. So if I have an opportunity to sink some destroyers, that would be great. Alright, we're going to pick up the speed a little bit. It may help our accuracy, or at least not help our accuracy, but decrease theirs. And we're going to try to fight this at long range. I'm hoping... Okay, now we've seen their transports now. I'm hoping that we'll either have... Maybe I should do this. Give me cap. I don't think that that's going to work. Yeah, we'll do that. Put on torpedo launching. There's the lines. How do we want to do this? I basically just want to slowly gun them. Hit them with the guns. And I'm very nervous right now. Because we could very easily lose this. And both sides are a little bit... We're close to port, but we're too far away to just enter port easily. Alright, I think this is it. They're closing. Who's going to land the first hit? We did! Hooray! Now, I imagine actually the torpedoes might be flying through the water. I'm not going to fire at that. So, let's pick up the speed, because that's also going to help us against torpedoes. I know that we just landed our first hit, but it's time to get going. They are rolling over the top of us, which is good for them, but bad for us. Okay, we're launching. We've hit again. Let's turn a little bit further. I know that I keep turning us only once we've actually landed a few hits, but... I wonder, did we hit the same one? Oh, we did. Okay, so their lead has taken a few 5-inch shells. Considering these ships are 600 tons. Oh my gosh. They only have 2 4-inch guns. Okay, this is actually good. This is quite good. It's going to crank it up. We are launching torpedoes. This is an interesting tactic. 700 tons. Yeah, so we should be able to sink these things. We're launching torpedoes. I don't understand what is going on here. I guess we will launch torpedoes. Yeah, at the one that, you know, is 1,200 yards away. Just missed. At least we're starting to hit her. All the torpedoes are going into the water. So let's now restrict torpedo firing, because I do want some torpedoes left over for the transports. Remember that that is our main target, and we know that they're over here somewhere. Okay, so how do we deal with this? I think we just slowly peel up, continue the fight. We're pretty much at their max range and slightly less than ours. I'm actually surprised that they are fighting on so admirably, because we've landed all the hits as far as I know. And remember, the only thing that matters... Okay, we're going to peel this group off, because the only thing that really matters is getting to the transports. Okay, getting a few more hits. That's good. This is good. Very good. Okay, we landed on the middle and the rear. Yeah, so they may have already wisened up to our maneuver here. Maybe not, though. And we're able to just take this at our leisure. Looks like one's falling off. That might have been hit in some critical manner. Yeah, it looks like we're rolling over the top. Oh yeah. Okay, this is good. The wind advantage is now ours. And before this, we were already doing okay. So there we already have some spotting help. Alright, so let's just stay at the range. And let's... Oh, so we got the first hit against us has been landed. Maybe the wind is not being helpful today. Nonetheless, we still got our... Whoops. Still got our... snuck our... Yeah, these guys away. You can see that they're coming back. There we go. We spotted them. Okay, we got more hits, but more importantly, we're arriving on target with not that many torpedoes. More of the torpedoes are actually with this group. But if they're dispersing, we're just going to go squad max, and we're going to pursue them. This is pretty cool. They're breaking off their attack because they've seen us. We're going to go ahead and charge. Okay. And what is going on here? We will no longer limit the launching of torpedoes. In fact, we will encourage it as we get closer. We'll make our run south, launching torpedoes to the right and to the left. I know that I think we equipped these with quite a lot of ammunition, but you can see that, you can still burn through all of it. In the end, I think that we should probably even equip destroyers with more ammunition in the future. And this is kind of cool, both lines running back as quickly as possible, knowing what's going on. And now understanding the peril of the situation. Okay, here we go. Just want to make sure those guys up north are doing okay. Okay, good. I'm going to restrict torpedo launching just so I can have a little bit more control over it. Now let's launch at the lead. Yep, that's the one. Okay, moving on to the next. We have one destroyer down here, which is actually a corvette. How are we doing? So we're still exchanging gunfire. We definitely have the wind advantage now. Looks like they're trying to push us off the line. I'm going to allow myself to be pushed off because we do have the wind advantage. And if things keep going the way it is, I think we're faster than them, and we will also eventually have the torpedo advantage. Speaking of, I'm okay with torpedo launching in general, but I don't really think it's useful in this. Okay, look at it. If we land one hit, this is still a strategic victory. We'll see what happens. We'll slow this down because this is kind of interesting. Yeah, don't think so. Oh! Yeah, it's just really hard to hit them. As it should be really hard to hit us. I don't think I even mind the slow speed right now. We hit them 3 times with our 2 5-inch guns. I think it's pretty fair to abstract that as us reloading in the time span. Yeah, so we're laying into them with the guns right now. This is great. We're just an opportunity for us to essentially blast them. while our other fleet closes in. And you know what? I don't know when we would need Squad Max, if not now. So let's go to Squad Max. Corvette might actually be turning around now. Trying to get him. See what we have. 600 tons, 2 4-inch guns. Yeah, this is as dangerous as anything, really. Driving right through them. Can you imagine being in this situation as a transport? Not the happiest of occasions, I'm sure. Alright, let's maybe launch a few torpedoes here. Because they just kind of, they're asking for it, in my opinion. And that can move far enough beyond. It's like we have a good enough chance of hitting something else that, yeah. So there's some, oh, they reacted right away. That was painful to watch. Okay, we're closing in on the prey. And this is where we will want the remainder of our torpedoes, of course. Landing some good hits. And now, of course, this is the priority target. We have to sink these to have a mission accomplished. Although, honestly, we're like having a good... We're in a really good situation here. Let me maybe launch yet another spread. Hey, even if it only succeeds in forcing them to turn away, that's going to buy us time. Ooh, you know, we'll wait one more. Yeah, they were just about to turn anyway, so... Wouldn't even mind, like, a slow barrage. If you can fire at slow speed, that's also fine. I don't want you to fire at high speed, honestly. I'd rather you fire at low speed. Can I get a low? No. Feels like to me that you should be able to toggle it. How is this a high? There's no way that's going to hit. Yeah, well, okay, fine. We'll still be in charge of the torpedo launching. I don't think any of those will hit. Let's see, what do we have left here? They're scattering. This is actually a good tactic. We can't hunt them all down at the same time. Okay, let's... Now is where the torpedoing begins. I think we'll take the Ferrero with this. Okay, moving on. I'm not sure which ones we've already hit, but... Does that work? Let's keep pursuing this one. She's dead in the water now. This one is next. Getting this one too, which is nice to see. Let's go up to that one. Konikaze, perhaps a time for you to fire your torpedoes. And turn. Got her. Wow, 4 torpedoes. I didn't even know we launched 4, I thought we launched 3. So this should be a mission accomplished. I'm going to do something a little bit weird. I'm going to turn off our guns for about 10 minutes. Just make sure we don't overkill too much. This one is for the Ashikaze, I think. Looks like a good fit. And turn. Reset the 10-minute timer. Okay, there's that one. I guess we are going to fire. Are you guys out of ammo? No, so you guys should be firing, but you're not. You're not. Now we're firing. Oh, I think I may have turned them off for 10 minutes too, so they're back on now. It's funny, these destroyers are actually waltzing through the corpses of the merchants. Alright, the Ferrero also... Oh no, this is actually looking like a takoyakiso attack. Oh, she's already done for, huh? Silly. Should have known that, but oh well. I think we probably actually have already sunk enough. This one's down. This one's not down yet. So we'll turn off that. Oh, good. It's already turned off. And then I guess we'll just flee into the night. I mean, sure, we didn't do that much damage to their destroyers, but we did do some. Would have been great also if our aircraft could have helped, because we are barely in range, and actually we're driving them further into range. Yeah, but we're definitely going to get the 6 ships we need to sink. And how's the ammunition looking? Very bad. Let's turn off, again, weapons for 10 more minutes. Let's charge straight at these destroyers and see if we can't get one. We'll have to, of course, remember to turn back on our guns. Yeah, so this one right here, we're just going to charge right at them. So they've kind of isolated themselves. How many have we sunk so far? I'm going to say no to all because, well, at least no for now. Because we're not in a very good position to rescue them with all the enemy ships around. Keep going. Get up to squad max with these guys. Yeah, I don't know who's the damaged ones or not. I doubt this is one of the ones we were already hitting, but... Come on, we have so many guns firing on this guy. Hopefully we can hit. Now we're firing probably very deliberately, not expending ammunition. Okay. I was really hoping we'd land a few hits. Alright, we got our mission accomplished. And that looks like a good... Gosh, we're so close to them. We're firing, but just not hitting yet. Okay, we got him, we got him, we got him, we got him. Alright, 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 alright. It's starting, it's starting. That should snowball into a complete destruction of this ship. Nope, he's gonna get away. We limp back to his comrades. We're gonna limp... I guess we're not limping. We're gonna charge back to the rest of the merchants, try to kill the remainder, and then saunter off on our merry way. Okay, let's speed it up to normal and charge forward. I think more or less we know how this battle should go. The rest of it, pause, please. Okay, yeah, we landed our first hit with the... They don't have torpedoes, I guess. We don't have to worry about that. Ah, near miss. Oh, the Corvette's returning fire. Oh, now it's hit. A few hits on the merchants. And here we go. Here's the main fleet. So you guys are going 30 and you're going 32. How much ammunition do you have? You know, you have plenty of ammunition, so let's run it back and another charge on the merchants. kind of a bad angle, so we'll just use gunfire in this one. But yeah, as we get in front of them, we'll start using torpedoes as well. It's like corralling them. Like a bunch of dogs. Looks like a good opportunity. And it was. This one looks like it's already dead, considering it's on fire. It's not already dead, but then the Ferraro has a few torpedoes left. Make them count. It's a pretty bad angle, but I don't think that... Oh, yeah, they avoided it. Tricky, tricky. I've never seen a merchant ship turn around that quickly. Seems a little bit unbelievable. It looks like we're just going to go after this. And... Okay, well, you know, I'll launch torpedoes at anything. We'll try it out. Sure. Definitely avoided. And now he's deciding he wants no more of it. We have this one. Yeah, that should be fine. If you miss one, you'll probably hit another. Yeah, he actually did. He got 2 of them. I thought I saw that. He got 2 different merchant ships. Okay, let's go ahead. This is obviously a victory. So let's leave. Let's make like a tree and get the heck out of here. Thank you for your time, Russian Navy. We have come, we have seen, and we have conquered. Slow down to 20 to preserve those precious engines, because Tortuga loves his destroyers and would never sacrifice them needlessly. Tortogo, on the other hand, Tortogo. He's a man of the destroyer people. Oh, did we have another submarine inland? I don't know, maybe. So the only defeat for us this time was, we actually ended up sinking 2 destroyers. That's fantastic. One of their own submarines was lost. 12, yeah, it's a huge victory. Well, not huge because it's just a bunch of destroyers, but definitely a victory. Probably not worth the amount of time I sank into that, but I hope the screen wasn't too far cut off. Okay, our new docks were completed. That's good. Let me sound about, we'll secure better terms. We fight on. We want to finish these invasions. That's still, well, you know what? Actually, considering they have 30 operating and they killed 7, 126 operating and then killing only 11 is not exactly... I think we're going to have to return. We're going to get like a huge peace settlement if they collapse. So, back to unrestricted we go. The one good thing about the unrest from submarines is I don't think that resets when somebody new enters the war. And for that, I will congratulate Frederick, because that is something that obviously would not make any sense. Well, I guess it's actually, you can abstract anything. You can make a story, a compelling case for anything if you try hard enough. The new arrivals can possibly bolster the new nation with supplies, but they were already doing that before the war. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a strong leg to stand on for that. You can make a stronger case for the VP resetting, but I would have a hard time imagining that the people are suddenly really happy to continue the war now that they have allies. But, you know, maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that is the case. Okay, so we're throwing a lot of money right now into this invasion, and we don't have too many ships under construction. It's going to be this time of destroyer destruction derby, where we do plan to lose a lot of destroyers. Now, we actually have a lot of destroyers, so I'm not going to build any more. Not yet. I'm not going to wait until we don't have a need to build some, but I think we're a little bit ahead of the curve right there. So I want to wait a little bit so we don't get too far ahead by continuously building. some kind of action, but it's close to... Oh, it's morning, and it's with our heavy cruiser, and most importantly, it's well within range of the naval airbase, so this is quite nice. Unknown ship spotted. Go up to squad max. Okay, we'll go up to 23. They have the wind. We're just going to hang... Ooh, interesting. These are probably battle cruisers. That's probably a battle cruiser, and that's probably a light cruiser. Go, 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 go! Well, let's see what we're dealing with here. 29 knots. Well, she has every advantage of getting away if she wants. Let's at least try to pick off her destroyer. Okay, we'll nose into them. Confuse their torpedoes by heading in the wrong direction. Well, you know, yeah, we'll take the southern side if you don't mind. The wind's better. Yeah, if we get lucky and we land a few hits like that one. Oh, there's our... Hey, they spotted something that we're looking at. Well, isn't that nice? Maybe we can get lucky and drive them into the torpedoes. I mean, into the submarine. Try not to use... we are coal-fired, so... Coal burning. Oh, there was a hit. Let's just take a look. I haven't really been tracking the hits. We landed an 8-inch hit, an 8-inch hit. And landed a turret top hit. Actually, that's pretty impressive that their turret top was able to do damage. It's very surprising to me. We managed to land a hit on their destroyer, which looked like it was going in for a torpedo run, which we evaded. So far, so good. Just gotta watch out for those torpedo runs. And maybe, if we're lucky, we'll see some... Yeah. You know, it's a funny thing about these torpedo bombers not knowing that this ship was heading west-southwest, because I did. Oh, they actually landed another hit. I don't want to... Oh, we landed a hit there. They do look like they're slowing down, though. Another hit. So we might be able to go in now. Again, we haven't used our turbocharge, our 25 knots. We're still stuck at 23. I don't even know if we have the ability of going... Oh, they're slow. They're wounded. We're going in. 25. Yeah, we're landing a lot of hits now. Suddenly things are becoming desperate for the light cruiser. Oh, yes. And if we're lucky, we can also get off a kill on their destroyer, which is actually what I'm going to prioritize right now. They're going in circles. Okay, we are hitting their destroyer. I'm trying to move evasively so that we don't, you know, get hit by a torpedo, because they have pretty good... They have a pretty good angle on us, or they did for a while there. So some erratic movement, but it's going to work out in the end. I think that ship's already dead. We will come back to it. Okay, we'll just go back to it now. We'll go down to 20 knots, no longer in any danger. Or no real reason to do anything. We'll even go down to cruise. If we find the other destroyer, then, you know, do something then. And it's already sunk, okay. So if we're lucky, maybe that destroyer will come back for the survivors. Okay, and that's it. Good, that was a fun little battle. Fun for me, not very fun for the French. Although they had, clearly they had the ability at 29 knots to just escape if they wanted. And once again, sorry I didn't center the screen. God, I'm going to have to put a sticky note up for myself. That was really good. Let's see, okay. Improved longitudinal framing. Nice, we got the better weight savings on the hull. We sank another French destroyer. An AMC, a corvette. Food is scarce in France. They sank one of our corvettes. They sunk another. This is crazy. A Hasagori is a Koshino, so she's a 22. I mean, they already sank one of my armored cruisers. That's pretty insane. And that's a lot better, getting 152 merchant ship kills. And look, Germany has retreated back down to tensions of 9. I think we're in a really good position here. I'm not sure what's going on with the land battle. I'm a little confused why. You know, if we can do anything to help that along, I would like to. Like any of the battles in the Northeast Asia sea zone, I would really like to fight those to assist my troops. Although, you know, in this case, actually, no, yeah, can they even get supply? They can't. They have to go through China. So there's obviously it's going to be difficult. We can probably interdict since, well, we don't own Korea in this, you know, reality, alternate history, which by this point I think we did, or Japan did. All right, well, I'm going to leave it here. Nice quick episode, and we'll bring it back. I'll try to do these every other day now, but no promises yet. Still trying to figure out what my channel schedule is looking like with Shadow Empire. You know, now that Shadow Empire, I've kind of got a burst of that out of the way. It's a lot of fun, but we can probably go back to like more of a routine. Anyways, until the next video, thanks for watching, and take care.